everybody, and welcome to this month's Create Art Boxes. This month's edition is based on Easter, so we've got an amazing explosion of colourful fun activities to do in this box this month. I'm going to start off by showing you what is in your box and how to make each activity. So let's see what's in the box. So the first activity I'm going to show you is our clay activity. So we've got some air drying clay in here. I thought it would be so wonderful for you to shape and mould this clay into some fabulous little Easter eggs. Now you could even use the end of your paintbrush that you will find in your box to create some patterns, to draw some texture onto your clay, to create some lovely little Easter eggs. And then once your clay is fully dried, so maybe leave it for a good day to dry out completely. Once it is dry, you'll then be able to paint it. So we've got a lovely array of colours for you to choose from. In your boxes, we've got various colour paints. So we have got white, yellow, green, pink, purple and blue. Lovely springtime colours. So get creating with that one and see what you can come up with your beautiful clay piece. The next activity, you'll find you'll have a wooden decoration. So your decoration may differ to this one. There are lots of different designs. Inside as well, you will find you have got some lovely string, and you'll also find some lovely gems if you would like to use these for the egg. Okay, you don't have to, you can use it for something else, which I will show you in a moment as well what you can use them for. So it's entirely up to you. These would look so beautiful if they were painted and then maybe hung up on a plant or a tree or something in your garden or in your home. They'll look so lovely. Another way of celebrating our forthcoming Easter. The next thing you'll find in your box is a glue stick. So we're not using sticky pads this month. We have got lovely glue sticks to use because there's going to be quite a bit of glue in our box this time. And the next thing I'm going to show you is you will need a piece of card, a piece of yellow square card. You will need 2 googly eyes. Okay, just going to pop them down on the side for a moment so I don't lose them. You will need a little orange triangle, and you will need 3 feathers. Now your colours may vary, that's absolutely fine too. You should have 2 of one colour and 1 of another. And what we're going to make, I'm just going to push the box away for a moment, is we are going to create our own origami chicken bookmark, a little chick to put on our lovely pages to let us know where we got to in our books. So in order to do this, I'm just going to clear some space. I'm going to show you a step-by-step instruction of how to do this one. It's a lot easier than you may think, so bear with me. And as if by magic. Right, so you're going to start off, you're going to hold your square into a diamond shape like this. Okay? You are then going to, I'm just going to adjust the camera angle so you can see it clearly. You are then going to fold up your paper into half so that we are creating a nice triangle shape. Going to flatten down those edges so we've got a nice triangle. Then we're going to bring this corner over so that we're creating another triangle. So we're going to do it this way, so that goes up. Okay, and then we're going to bring this corner up here. So we're going to bring that up like so. Okay, so now we have got a smaller diamond shape. Okay, so it should look like this for now. Next, we're going to open those back up. So we're back with our original triangle that we created, and using just one part of it, just one leaf, so we've got the other one still in there, we're going to bring this down into the middle and along like that. Okay, next we're going to, do feel free to pause me by the way, because this is the beauty of these tutorials. If I'm going a bit quick for you, pause it, okay? You're then going to fold that back up where it was, and you'll see that there's now a gap here. With that gap, we're going to tuck in our card. Okay, so tucked one part in. Okay, and then we're going to do the same. We're going to bring this side up, and then we're going to tuck it in. Okay, once it is fully tucked in there, we're going to press firmly so that we can keep those grooves. And then we're going to flip it round. It's almost like a kite right now. We're going to flip it round. We're going to use our glue stick and take in our 3 feathers and our beak, our little orange triangle and our googly eyes. We're going to stick on and make this look like a chick. So I've got 2 green feathers and 1 blue feather here. So I'm going to use the green feathers for the wings. So I'm going to stick that one on there. So I've just put the glue on the back. Okay. And the same on this one. Put the glue on the back. And I think I will do the blue one at the top so he'll look like he's got some crazy hair. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it round. Now you can decide how you want to do. He has got crazy hair, my goodness me. And then you can decide how you're going to do yours. You don't have to do it the same way. You don't even have to use the feathers if you didn't want to. It's entirely up to you. Next I'm going to stick on his beak. So that's going to go down here. Like so, and then I'm going to stick on some glue for his eyes. So one eye there and one eye there. Don't worry if you've done, like me, done a bit too much glue, because it will wipe off when you want it to. And there is our gorgeous little chick bookmark. And just to show you exactly how it's going to work, I've got a book here. So I'm going to open up a page, and then we'll say that we are on this page, so we want to bookmark that page. Okay, so we then lift him up once he's all fully dry, and there he goes. He sits on there. Can you see? Oh, no, I've got the camera too high. Let's have a little look. There he is. He sat on the book, keeping it marked so that we know when we need to carry on reading our book, he is there waiting for us to see. There he is, hiding in there. Hello. So that's another activity that we're going to do. So that's our origami bookmark. And the next one we're going to do, I'm just going to put my Pritt stick away for a moment so it doesn't dry out. The next activity we're going to do is we have got a lovely little chick and a lovely little bunny in here, and you'll find a roll of various colours of tissue paper hidden with your paints, and using our Pritt stick and our tissue paper we're going to tear off. So I'm just going to show you. Now you should have at least 6 sheets in here, so do remember that tissue paper is very thin, so make sure that you're not taking too much at a time in that regards, that you're not using too many sheets at once. So we're just using little bits. So I've scrunched up a little bit, and then I'm going to stick it on, and we're going to build up and up and up with doing that. Okay, and I'll show you by the power of a pause what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, so here is an idea of what you could do with yours. So it's scrunching up various little bits of tissue paper and then gluing them on. Now you can use any patterns that you like, or however way you would like. This is just to show you an idea in that sense. It could also be that you decide that you want to choose to paint your character first and then add some tissue paper on, and maybe add it into ribbons or streams of it rather than scrunch it. It's entirely up to you. Do share what you've created though, because I do love to see how you all take on a different brief in that regards, and how everybody's does look so lovely and different, because that's the beauty of what we create. We don't all create the same things, even though we're given the same things. Our imagination plays such an important factor in how things can turn out and what we create with it. Now the next thing that we're going to do, I'm just going to move the canvas out of the way for a moment, so I want to dig down into this one. So the next thing is, you will find that you'll have a piece of yellow card. Inside you've got a piece of white card. We're going to pop the yellow card on the side just for a moment, and we'll come back to that. And using the white card, taking our straw that is in our box out, let's pop them out of the way for a moment, and using our paints, I'm going to do this so that you can all see this really clearly. So I'm going to open up, we'll open up the green I think for now, and using a brush, just going to pop out a bit of the green, and I'm just going to throw it down there. Okay, I'm then going to do the same with the pink, and then I'm going to do the same with, I think I'll do the yellow. Okay, now you may also find that you may need a little bit of water. We'll see how we get on with this first. Okay, and then last one, bit of yellow. Okay, so using my straw, which I'm just going to dig out of its packaging. Okay, we're then going to blow. So we're going to do blow painting on this one. And you'll see the amazing effects that this has once it starts to ripple and blend together. It looks so incredible, that the techniques that you can use with this and the mark makings that you can create is so lovely. Now, the more you build up with this, the more colours that you lay on top, the more amazing it's going to look. And it really is one of those things that just have a little bit of patience with it and perseverance, and get creative, get a bit messy with this one, because it does look so amazing. I'm just going to dip in to the purple, and I'm just going to splat the purple down. Let's have a lovely rainbow, an explosion of colour. Okay, let's see how that looks now. Wow, it looks amazing. You can see the colours coming through. And the more I'm going to blow on this, the more that you will see shining through it. I'm just going to put the brush down again one more. So you'll see if I hold it up to the camera, I'm going to blow from here so you can see what we're creating. So you're guiding your straw, you're creating, this almost looks like a coral effect. It looks so amazing when it's close up. You're just guiding your straw to where you want your paint to be moved. Now the reason I said earlier about you might want to add in some water is because if you have water on it, just a very small amount, you're going to make that paint more fluid, so it would be easier to blow. So if you're having a bit of trouble and you'll feel like you haven't got quite enough strength in your breath, add a little bit of water to the paint. So I would maybe suggest taking out some of the paint, putting it in like a little mixing bowl or something, and then adding a tiny bit of water on that. Really add in just a couple of drops and then see how you get on. Obviously the more water you're adding to your paint, the more like a watercolour it will then be. So it's entirely up to you. Don't add the water straight into the paint palettes that we've got here, because we're going to need those paint palettes for when we do our live painting, and you don't want to have them too watery for that. So get creative with this one. Once this is dried, so leave it to dry. Once it has fully dried, you're going to then take the yellow card. You can see that it's cut out into the shape of an Easter egg. You're going to then glue the outsides of your card that you've done, and then you're going to place it onto the inside like that. So we're going to make a lovely Easter card. Once you've done that, you will then find that you've got various little stickers, so you can decorate the outside of your card with some Easter stickers. You've also got those gems. If you haven't used them all up on your Easter decoration, or you haven't put it on your bunny or your chick, you could maybe put some on the edges of your card as well. So there's lots of lovely things to do for this one. And then inside, obviously, you're then going to write your message of who your Easter card is going to be given to. Is it going to be mummy or daddy or nanny or granddad or your brother or your sister or your auntie or your cousins or a special friend or your neighbour? Choice is entirely up to yours on that one, or you might simply just want to keep it for yourself and hang it up in your room. Whichever you like to do, there is no right or wrong. It's your free choice and will for this one. Now lastly, you will see that we have got our trusty canvas, our paintbrush, and the paints that we were using. So again, I'm just going to talk you through. We've got the white, the yellow, the green, the pink, the purple, and the blue. So you're going to join me on Saturday the 3rd of March. So, no, the 3rd of April even, which is it's weekend coming, where we are going to make a beautiful painting of a lovely little Easter bunny Springsteen. And it's going to be so super cute and super fun to do. So do join me on that. If you cannot join me for the live lesson, don't worry. It's all going to go up onto YouTube, just like this tutorial is. And you'll be able to join me that way. Don't forget to please send me your lovely creations, your lovely pictures, your lovely artwork, because I do love to see it all. And if you share on social media, if you get mummy and daddy to share your lovely pictures up on my Instagram page or my Facebook page, I'm going to pick a winner and you will be delivered a gorgeous Easter egg from me. Have a lovely, lovely Easter, everybody, and I will hopefully see all of you on Saturday. Take care. Bye.